Hello and welcome to the final episode of the Elf King series here with King Sedig. We finally formed Hencairm. Emperor Sedig it is now. Sedig the restorer of Hencairm. We've taken our first steps into really unifying kind of the elves, I'd say. We haven't named any kings. I think we have one. Yes, here. We have one king, our grandson, King Sinan. He's the king of Ardglass, we've named him. And now we just need to form the other couple of kingdoms and really just tidy up a couple of things. So I did say in this episode I would, for example, be taking Linedval, and that would be one of the last things I'd do. Molnar has declared second Mahakamian Reclamation. Really liked how Mahakam has grown throughout this series and has made their own kind of independent kingdom. The dwarves have kind of reached a similar goal to our own, and have been able to make their own little sanctuary from the humans. Important decisions, ask courtiers to leave court. Let's do that. May you find luck elsewhere, because it's getting overcrowded. Kingdom of CK2, I need gold for this. Your mission to Maklaneth has so far been a success. Very good. So we'll have CK2 to give, then we need the Kingdom of Doblathana, right? Yeah. Lords of Doblathana have approved the institution of neutral tolerance law. Today in the market I watched as a poor beggar took his bowl full of coins and went straight into the tavern to buy drink. Perhaps mankind is unlovable after all. No more charity. Or it does not make sense, but I must try to accept it. Will he give up on his charitable ways? He's very humble, though. And he understands that, I think. He's a gambler, so I don't think... I think he makes sense of it. He understands the need for it. He's not going to give up on his people. Don't think that's what Sedig's about, personally. Oh, come on. The Hochland are really just kind of a splinter empire, what they were before. You have the Kagan here, Targutai. Very weak now. Sinan's relationship has been improved. Oh, looks like the war's come to an end, hasn't it? Yes. So I can actually usurp the Kingdom of Doblathana. It is mine. And finally, my grandson Melior the Hollow can be named King of Doblathana, King Melior. So meanwhile, we have this war to make. And there's one more kingdom, right? Let's have a look at the alliance. We have Melior from my second daughter, already crowned, and we have Sinan from my fourth daughter crowned. So that leaves only the third daughter, Olwen, and Ekkel to be crowned, and he will be crowned the King of CK2, which, as we know, we need more gold to make, and right now we're lacking gold, so let's wait and build it up. Need a new steward as well. A dwarf! We have multiple dwarfs here. Sinan, let's make him. He's the king after all of our blood. We should be making him at least a steward, right? What about the other king, my other grandson, King Melior? He's good at intrigue. So it might be we replace Duke Ekkel with my grandson. Oh, there he is. Let's not. Or you know what? Let's do it. He'll be the new spy master. Excellent news. We found more gold, which will just increase the chances that we'll make CK2 very soon. Throughout the day, you've caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long. Suddenly, you realize why you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. Get him to be less slothful while I'm around. Did it work? Looks like it did. Melior ep Gurgant Edunut wishes to play a game of dice poker. Oh. It's a long name. Ep Gurgant. Oh, from his father. He wants to play a game of dice poker, my grandson. Should be fun. He has rolled absolutely nothing, while I have rolled a straight. Yeah, let's raise the pitch, sure. Pass. Let's see what Melior does. pair of ones. My 5 high straight wins. Of course it does, because the dice poker game is still not great. Oh no, I overslept and was late to this morning's meeting with my advisors. Why didn't the servants wake me on time? Dogfield of Peasant Revolt declared a peasant revolt on me. Okay, this is rather big actually. Because peasant revolts are still a kind of minor worry to me. Oh, I can't get those 900 men to join me. I do have 10,000 on me though. A new bird has arrived in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. I should start reading the book, or I should take her out for a hunt. I think he's more the hunting kind than the book kind, as can be said by his 0 learning skill. Wow. Yeah, and 27 military. I'll take her out for a hunt. Go for some falconry. Rabbit after rabbit was caught, killed, and brought to me by my new bird. I like this. I'm an aspiring falconer. And my grandson Melior again wants to gamble. Okay. May the Queen of Fields bring me luck. I've rolled a pair of 4s, while he has a pair of 5s. I will call his raise, and I will keep the 4s. Nothing. Damn. Now he's got a 3 of a kind. So he's beat me. Fair and square. Good job, Melior. Ooh, this is going a lot faster. Forgot I'd increase the speed to that. Oh, nice, and the King of Doblathon is actually raising his own forces, so Melior is going to defend his own lands. He's not yet fertile at 38, which is interesting. Melior, I'll do it because I'm a gambler, but come on. Let's not make this the entire episode. Melior has 3 6s. Reroll all. Pair of 6s, I'm gone. I've lost to him, yeah. Gonna take me a little while longer now for tier to care because we're losing gold in this war. The new bird is almost too perfect. I enjoy every hunt with her, and the cook has trouble finding new recipes for rabbits. I'm a falconer. That I am. That I am. So we have right now de jure only the Kingdom of Ansaida and Ardglass, as we know, but we've got Doblathana, and we're making tier to care. This is de jure. Posthuman is, so I might want to press that de jure war as well. Because I was planning on just taking this piece of land, so we would have our empire together, but it might be that I need to take posthuman as well for the Duke of Malpaga. We're commanders right now, because I think I might need to hire another soldier here for this last episode. Ooh, Sedig. Good. An elf named after me. Very nice. Let's hire 1 soldier. Why not? Invite a soldier to court. Cadog. You seem good enough. Not great, mind you, but good enough. And Melior wants to keep playing. Okay. Melior, this is enough. It's enough of this. I'll keep the 2s. Pair of 2s. I've lost to Melior's dice. He had a straight, I believe. I don't know. I kind of just rushed that one. Gonna be honest with you guys, because he's inviting me to a lot of dice poker games. Galen, the dwarf, commanding our troops. Can we trust him to that? Don't know that we can. Gwyrgant and Yorwith will be there. Want my elves leading the elven army? Not the dwarf. Transferred the vassalage of Priestess Yennefer to Duke Adalbald the Wolf. Oh, and it looks like the former King of Doblathana has been sworn to the King of the Aedirn. So he's gotten vassalage with them. Because obviously he was just a lowly duke then, which was still independent. You're with Gwyrgant. Let's go put an end to this peasant rebellion, just as they seem to take Lelastrid. We're losing a lot of gold. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspirational factions if the proper leverage is obtained. How do you wish to proceed? Let's threaten him. It's my former spy master who wants a seat on the council. You are forgiven, of course, Echo. Okay, so that's the end of that. Let's put these guys down so we start making money again. End of the war. Where's the... Yeah, we'll execute you, of course. Traitor Elf is dead elf. Even in our empire. This isn't a utopia, it's an empire. Now we got money to make. I'm thinking if I might not want to just declare these wars right now. I think we don't have enough gold for them. Melee wishes to play a game of dice poker. This should be fun. Not really, but whatever. He's rolled a straight. Oh no, a pair of fours, sorry. And I've rolled a straight. Okay, let's raise the bid and pass. And my 6 high straight beats his pair of fives. Let's increase the speed so I can make some money here. Whilst making love, I farted at a most unfortunate time. I killed the mood quickly, I'm sure. Melier wishes to play a game of dice poker. A lot of fun. I love dice poker. It's really good. Great game. Reroll all. I've lost him. Okay. Please stop inviting me to dice poker. I'm going to have to refuse you and lose the gambler trait. Because at this point... Okay, yeah, I don't have time for this. At this point, it's ridiculous. He keeps inviting me to it like every other day. And, I mean, I still have gambler, but... God damn, that's a lot of dice poker invites. It's another one of those things in this mod that if I could, you know, I would probably change. Is, maybe just kind of remove the whole invite for the dice poker mechanic. It seems like it can get a bit tiresome and let you invite other people. You know, kind of like how in the Witcher games, you don't get invited to dice poker, you walk up to people and say, hey, you want to play dice poker? Kind of like that. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? Could teach Cadog a thing or two. Lecture him on heavy foot, of course, that's the more general military term. Gratefully accepted my lessons on the art of war with more generals like me who can stand against us. No one. Probably no one, because I don't think we've lost a single war in this series. We had a status quo kind of defeat with the Aedern, where no one won anything, but I don't think we've lost at any point. As you replace your training dummy with a real person, you find that facing an intelligent enemy is a lot harder, but also more rewarding. After many bruises and cuts, it's clear that you've gained experience and have better control of a fight than ever before. Good fighting, Duke Robert the Cruel. Okay, now I have enough money for the kingdom, but first of all, I want to take my land, so I'm going to do this. De jure claim on Lined Wall. And at the same time, I will declare this final war with Amblonia for the de jure claim on Posthuman. And that'll just be our claim on it, I suppose. What's full work de jure of Gletzfingen? Okay, it's not de jure of our kingdom. That's good, because I don't want to go on another war. Yeah. Okay. And this will be probably the final war of the series, if I had to guess. Because it'll just be kind of fixing the borders and taking the little bit of lands that we're missing in our empire. Let's gather everyone we can here. Violence seems to be able to solve all your problems. Life is easier when you can simply smash things into submission. Seems I no longer have the patience to negotiate. I have become wroth, which is even more martial. So, not bad. Not bad. Ooh, I hope they don't ambush me. The cries of fighting men, the splatter of red blood, the clashing of weapons everywhere. You scream and shout in your dream, unaware of your surroundings. Who is your friend and who is your enemy? Swinging your sword without regard, lost in your battle rage and the hellish terror that is battle. Die! Die! I've gained prestige. Pretty good. Ooh. Oh, no! No, no, no! The speed of the game is really killing me at this point. Can I be gamey about it? I can. Thank you, game. I know, that's awful, but at this point we're just kind of tidying up borders, and I don't want to 600 men there. This really just kind of a closer episode. My mission to Maclineth has so far been a success. Perfect. Baltimore. You're curiously named. Peasant revolt for Mugborum. There he is, he's Mugborimian. Okay. Okay, we're losing men to attrition because even Argon does not have enough supplies, it would seem, to support this. Wow, our armies are that big. That's pretty good. You're with here, and I'll have Gorgant there. And, this seems like it won't support us. The Elven territory does not have too much supply. Hopefully this will be enough supply to get us over Lane without losing anyone to attrition. Apparently not. Siege of Betelgeuse has been a defeat. Your Kratos Messino of Lyria vanished without a trace. Sad for him. Go there. Just go and siege while we win this battle. Your court chaplain, Duke Robert of Rasburg the Cruel, has been discovered charging money for various religious favors, putting the gold in his own pocket. Robert, we're good friends, but this is not the kind of thing you could be doing right now. He's also become good friends with my daughter and heir, Sawan. So he's really kind of scheming his way here. Disappointing, but understandable. I think I might forgive him here. I am trusting, maybe overly so. But I am wroth. I am arbitrary, though. I don't know that it would be cruel to remove him, right? I do think it would be wroth to say intolerable and remove him, but I think both the trusting and arbitrary, and maybe even shy, make me lean toward just kind of a slap on the wrist of my good friend, you know? Because he is my friend, and so obviously there's more trust there than any other vassal. I'm not negotiating with you at all. Tried that last time and you demanded land from me. Not you, but your friend. Take whatever you want. The siege is over and defenders have finally surrendered. Your troops are resting and celebrating victory, but some soldiers are using the chance to fill their own pockets, going all around the place, taking everything that isn't tied down. This is the capital of the kingdom. You can't be taking stuff. No looting. I will give you stuff. God. Here we go. We've destroyed them and captured the captain of the Sworn Swords. Okay, and now we have 10k officially, so we'll just assault this really quick. Let them enjoy themselves, yeah. This is fine. Okay, so we've beaten Yeren for King Malier's claim. Now it's time we go for our second word of posthuman. Let's move our men. Sinan of Ardglass declared the Duchy of West Hamlet, and he's clearly enjoying the luxuries of being a king, it seems. A little too much. Sloth is there, and he's apparently a bit of a glutton, it would seem. He's unmarried as well, my grandson Sinan. I would like to see him married to someone. There's not too many elves of high name, is there? Very noble elves or anything. The Lamberts. You're not an elf. You're a human. No, thank you. You are an elf, but you're also a little queer. Which wouldn't help him get kids. He doesn't already seem too appealing for kids. So I'm gonna marry him to her, Delith. She's strong. Really good elf, it looks like. Herald of Herald's host has declared Herald's conquest of Kagan on King Molnar the Great of Mahakam. He is still an absolute military might. Even as we formed our empire, that guy completely exceeded... Oh, what happened to this war? I declared it, right? I absolutely declared that war. What happened? Did they have some sort of power change or something? Here's your claim on post-human. We're going to declare it again. But I'm not going crazy. I did declare that war, right? I believe so, so... Oh, wait. You... Let's raise you here. Let's get everyone over there. Construction of Stage 4 is finished for the Grand Palace of Zima. My confidence has grown and I don't feel so awkward anymore. My stuttering has disappeared and I'm no longer shy. I just read this, so I'm gonna skip the die bit. Ooh, here we go. You're with Gurgant, and let's go to post-human and take it. Post-haste. Very clever, I know. To the gullible brute Sedig, your low character is the subject of Greek plays. This is a formal declaration of war. Our armies shall meet on the field of battle. Uh-oh. Claim on Dolblith. Uh-oh. No! Oh, I thought this series was over. I really did. And Askrik just has to, probably force an epilogue out of me. I have to see how fast I can end this war. But he wants Dolblith on it, and it makes sense. I think it's still de jure of the Aedern, right? No, it isn't. He still has a strong claim on it, though. So he's trying to retake it. He's got 13,000 men, so we'll take post-human. And then, oh, let them enjoy themselves. Damn, this really ruins things. So what I'll have happen is I'll just hold you in Mapaga for now. Let their armies come in and let them lose some men to looting while I reinforce my own men. Look at them. Yeah, they're losing men. And this is how we can win that war. Tech upgrades. Let's go for some infantry here. Don't have too much gold, so I can't quite hire mercenaries. He has enough gold for mercenaries, but it looks like he doesn't feel the need for them. Okay, I'm going to lower the speed of this too, because it's absolutely insane the way it's going right now. But you can tell he's already losing a lot of men. Enough that there will be one great battle between human and elves here to kind of close out this series, which is very cool. If we can lure him into attacking, that would be the best possible result, I think. Has he hired mercenaries? He has! Where are they? Let's see which group of mercenaries he's hired. King Sodden. Where's the Aedern? Sigil. Lyrian Rivia. Huberg. Probably passed it already a bunch of times. Manuel's host. Who's Manuel? Kingdom of Sodden. I don't see the men you've hired. Be some sort of holy order or something? I don't know. But I don't see them. Do assume they'll have to come through here to join, so I will cut them off. As they have lost massive amounts of men in the Siege of the Mountains in Blaenavon. So we'll retake this land, which shouldn't be fully garrisoned, while we continue to reinforce our own men, and they continue to just die down. There's the mercenaries. Okay, can I just finish this real quick? Let them enjoy themselves, yes, sure. Are they locked in? 18th February. Okay, now I'll ambush the mercenaries in the capital of the Kingdom of Dolblithana. Of the new Kingdom of Dolblithana, the good one. The elven one. 5th of March, we'll meet the mercenaries. And there we go, in the Battle of Bedgelert. Sorry. We've come out victorious with minimal losses. And they have absolutely been destroyed by Bledin. Great job commanding the defenses of Blaenavon, because they've lost, what, 6,000 men in that siege? That's ridiculous. More! That's 1,000 more. I mean, they must have no supply limit there, so I don't know why they are there. But that'll single-handedly lose them this war. I'm going to swoop in now and get just a victory. While they've finally taken Blaenavon. It's absolutely been a terrible disaster for them, this whole siege. Small kitty is demanding my attention. Allow the kid... kick the kitty. No, I'm not going to kick the kitty, even if he is cruel. Allow him to follow me home. And we've beaten him in the Battle of Blaenavon. We've beaten the Aedern. We've captured the Count of Helict, who is married to Saskia the Dragon Slayer, a canon character. Cool. I'm waiting for the armies of Embolonia to get here. If not, are they fighting another war? It looks like they are, so I'll just wait for that to tick up the control of Posthuman to win that war. Well, this war, I'll have to actually go out and probably take their capital, I presume. They still have some gold and can be quite annoying. What I could do is just hold the defensive ground and not really go after them much, because there's no way they can gather 10,000 more men, really. They'd have to splurge all of their money, and then they wouldn't be able to hold them long enough. '8th of July. Ooh. Just go right to Kauterberg. Because I plan to go right to their capital and just assault it, take it for my own, and completely cripple the Kingdom of the Aedern, show them who's boss. During my stay in Argon, I found a great philosopher who has agreed to help me with my studies to enhance culture in the county. With your permission, I would suggest that we employ him, of course. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. We don't have gold for this. Damn it, Robert, you and your philosophy. Young Blancefleur has finished her education. This pleases me. Not really. She's a Temerian human. Don't much care for her education. Okay, I've met these 500 here in their capital, in Ashburg. Let's just assault the capital. Hopefully we can win the Aedern War soon, so that we can actually put down our men and make some money. Because I don't expect a challenge from the post-human war. Kingdom of Embolonia, I assume they'll just stay where they are and let me win that. Because really, they can't afford to hold counties way over here when their small kingdom, completely fractured kingdom over here is at constant war. They can't afford to have these or to defend them. Let them enjoy while they have the chance, yes. Salt. This has made us a lot of money. Truthfully, it has. So, is there any other weak... Ooh, you're weak. Look here. We'll continue to try to make some money. And, hopefully they'll be good. I've just read this. Here's their armies, it would appear. King Askric, 1.4 thousand men been sent back. Molnar the Great has declared the Mahakaman reclamation of CK2 on Queen Maria. Of Lyrian Rivia. Yeah, Maria. So, he's going to take CK2 from them, because they are completely glitched. No looting. I forbid looting. I'm too charitable for that. Even to the humans, I will say. Okay, no looting. I keep losing gold here because... Damn it, men! Stop looting. Made no money and I probably lost some there. But I'll go for one final victory in Linedval, where the sole dwarf count, by the way, of our entire empire, where he stands. Ooh, they're moving. So it looks like it'll be an Aedern territory, the final battle of this war. And they are constantly on the move. We will finally meet them in Salbertrand. It's a great battle where Count Golan the Butcher. Wow. A dwarven butcher. Barclay Cranmer, another dwarf. So I presume, I presume this is a group of mercenaries they've hired again. And they've let the mercenaries lead, and they've just been slaughtered. As you'd expect. Go back into our own territory because we've lost a lot of men here fighting this. Go to Bedgalert. Keep not pronouncing that. Less than 36 months have passed. Almost 36 though. When do we start this? 2 years and 11 months. Oh, yeah, that'll finish soon. So here's the war against Nibelungia finished. We've been able to take Posthuman back. And it is under Duke Eckel, who is no doubt very satisfied by the result of that war. Son was born at Elinels. Okay, a dwarf. And this war should end soon and give me enough money. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that'll be enough to form the final part of the kingdom. I think that's really a nice way to end this series, with a major war against the Aedern, which are kind of one of the biggest human kingdoms right now, I'd say. Definitely the biggest we could fight. I mean, yes, there's the Nazair, but I don't think they even could have a claim on me because they don't border me anywhere. This is the only major human kingdom that borders me. You know, I have Kedwin or Redania. And so I think it's a really nice way to finish off the series that the major human kingdom that borders me declares war on me. And we actually managed to beat them. Oh, the peasant revolt, led by Idwal. He's got 2,000 men in Driswallen. Where is that? Oh, that's in the mountains. Damned peasants. Always upset about something or the other. But first, let's put this war to an end. And it's Golan the Butcher again. No, he's not a dwarven mercenary. He's actually a count. So these are actually their men. And in the battle, Sineo, a Scoia'tael elf who was fighting for the Aedern, died in battle. Under suspicious circumstances, but still in battle. Well, we forced the demands. His claim is gone, and we've got a whole lot of gold. And it's time to go put down this peasant who is rebelling. Let's just increase the speed, because this should just be a matter of getting there and destroying him in a single battle. Wow, that event hasn't shown up, I don't think, any time this series, and now it shows up, what, 4 times in this episode? Probably because we're constantly commanding men, I'd assume. Still. Come on, do we get there before they take the land? Damn, no. Not gonna retake it because the events are unsavory. So let's just capture him. Kill this false elf. I forgot we're not reinforcing our retinues anymore, so let's do that. No, come on. What we'll do now is we'll create the Kingdom of Tirtaker and do what we said we would do, which is, I believe, grant it to, no, not Echo, or one of the unfaithful, Olwen. Okay. Who are we gonna grant this to? Was it Ekkel who we were gonna... It was. And it looks like he's gone out and inherited from his father the Duchy of Malpaga. So I've made an oopsie there. Because I can no longer grant him the Kingdom of Tirtaker, or else he'll hold this and this, and it'll be just completely awful borders, which I will not have. So how about the daughter, Sioned? Through her husband, Sinan the Wolf, perhaps? Sioned is the eldest. She is married normally, so his line will inherit the Kingdom of Tirtaker, which will be the only actual different line to inherit, but I think that's fine. And I'd actually need to give him a county, since I don't have any counties here. Could always just default to giving it to Sinan, making him king of, well, this land. But I think what I'll do is I'll give the county of Chinillo as a capital, because it's a powerful county. Can't give it to you, no. Okay, Sinan the Wolf. You can hold the county of Chinillo. And from Chinillo, you'll be king of Tirtaker. Congrats, King Sinan the Wolf. The real wolf. And this will be the Kingdom of Tirtaker. Well, then you have the Kingdom of Doblathan up here, smaller kingdom. And the Kingdom of Ardglass. And then you have really just kind of the Kingdom of Vanseda minus these two provinces. Oh, while also holding the Duchy of Rastburg as lands under the Emperor's personal grasp. And I think this is where we'll end off the series. We've really tidied up the borders. Sorry. And I think this series has been good. It's been good. We did what we set out to do. We have restored Hencairn, formed an empire where elves are safe from the tyranny of the humans. And, I mean, you can just see, we started very small with just Argan, I believe. And, our good brother Geraint was with us. So we had Argant and Bagalt, these two, I think. And we've since been able to expand massively. We've made our own empire that rivals the greatest kingdoms here. And we've seen a lot of cool things sprout up, like the King of Mahakam, the complete fall of man here in the central areas. With Lyria and Rivia being glitched for the entire series. Temeria becoming Amblonia. Redania hasn't really done much. Neither has Kedwin. Wait a minute, hold on. Old Vizima, is it still de jure? It is still de jure of Temeria. Okay. And he still holds Temeria. Interesting. Okay. And obviously we had the big Mongol Horde event go on. And that never really reached us, but we did participate in wars against them. And ultimately we were able to snuff out the threat of the Hawkland, who just kind of exist in very small groups now. The main threat I thought would be the Empire of Nilfgaard. They've been snuffed out very early on, and now we have the King of Nazir there. So, it's definitely been a little more than I expected, I'd say. We did what we set out to do, and we had the craziness of CK2 go on along with us, with events and wars and stuff changing the entire kind of complex of this map. And in the end, I don't think it looks as border gory as it could. I think it looks pretty neat. We've set up our empire. We have our grandchildren leading as kings of separate areas of the empire. Obviously, the main line not getting a kingdom because they will rule the empire. Meredith Red Cheeks would one day rule the empire of Hencairn, as would his child, and if not his child, if he died, and it would go to Ellis. Obviously, then Sedig, then Mehron. So this line is the line of the empire. Second line of Marwena. Melior got a pretty good gig, I'd say, in Dolblathana. His child will inherit. She's got lover's pox, though. Ugh. And then for my third daughter, Olwen, Ekkel has become a duke, so the son has gotten something as a duke, and the daughter, her husband has been named the king of Tirtaker, so their child will inherit this kingdom, the largest kingdom and the oldest one of the empire, for sure, though it was the most recent formed. We've had this land for the longest time. And finally, Sicily, my youngest daughter, her son, Sinan, was named the first king of Ardalas in the mountains here. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. We managed to expand our family, despite Garrett dying very early. And we never actually had to play as anyone but Sedig. And I've liked seeing how he's changed over the course of this series. Hope you guys have too, because I've completely dragged on this and rambled for 4 minutes now, I think. So I'm going to end this episode here. I really enjoyed this mod. There's a couple of complaints I've had, which don't take away from just how amazing and fun this mod is and the large scale it has, and implementing a bunch of Witcher things that I definitely don't appreciate enough because I don't know enough about it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this series as well, and I hope you guys will follow me in the next series that I do, because I do have one planned back in the Game of Thrones kind of universe, separate series to the Conquest that we're doing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been Nihilism, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next series. Goodbye.